What the hell is this? Brandon Harding? Coach Potato? Who's he? What the hell? What is up, family? Before we get to the video, I just want to say that I have just released my complete guide to living lean, nutrition, metabolism, hormones, bulking, cutting. Everything you are ever gonna need to know is in this ebook. 366 academic references and 179 pages long. And what I've done is actually given you a free excerpt of the ebook down below. Link will be the first one in the D, so you can check it out for yourself. Look at the table of contents, see if you like it. But for now, that's all I have to say. I really do appreciate your support. Hope you all have a good day and enjoy the video. Boop! Boom! What is up, family? Hope you're all having a great day. I know I made a fool of myself in the last steroid video.
Talk nerdy to me.
So today it's going to be slightly calmed down and just a little bit more raw and straight to the point. You said on that poll on Instagram that I put up like 5 days ago, a week ago, that you wouldn't mind just watching me chat, listening to what I have to say. What do I have to say? I don't know. Do you know? So we have just finished working out. I'm actually at Dunnes Stores about to pick up some food. So today we're going to follow up with the roid video and give you another full comprehensive example of someone who is actually one of my favorite YouTubers, to be honest. The one and only Brandon Harding. Who, unless you've been living under a rock like Patrick Star. Oh god, okay, never mind. You will know that he has recently come out or come clean about his use of anabolic steroids.
And I'm also not a natural athlete. People fail to realize that I'm not natural. Like,
Hi guys.
And just before you get the wrong message, this is not me calling out Brandon Harding. Anything but. You know, in my last video I said I actually have nothing against those who take steroids, but what I do have something against is those taking them and not being fully transparent and giving off the wrong impression to all these newbies out there saying, oh my god, I can be like you, when you can't. So Brandon, if you are watching this, which, no, you're definitely not watching this, can I just say that my level of respect for you has just skyrocketed, kaboom! Through the roof for you, because not only is it very difficult for someone with your amount of fit fam fame to come out about their use of anabolic steroids, but I highly respect that you are not going to be using your channel to promote the use of anabolic steroids.
I am not going to use this channel to educate people and promote the use of anabolic steroids. It's just not what I'm going to use the channel for. Someone needs to tell people this stuff because I feel like no one's doing it. There's no honesty, there's no transparency.
And that you are still giving off some decent information, but most importantly, not advocating to all these teenagers or newbies out there to jump on steroids to achieve a physique like yours.
Like, I'm being 100% transparent with you. Don't be the 16-year-old that buys some stuff from China and thinks that they're going to turn into, you know, Jay Cutler overnight. It's just not going to happen. You need to build a foundation for yourself.
But anyway, now that we know that he is truly not natty, yeah, I mean, it was sort of obvious. We can use him as a nice little practical example to work through the headings that I mentioned in my previous video to see if the scientific literature to see if the science does hold strong. So let's get straight into point numero uno. There's people looking at me so strangely. A rapid increase in muscle mass, okay? So as per his video, he does state that he didn't actually jump on the juice until roughly 4.5 years into his lifting career.
I was training 4.5 years before I even considered going down the anabolic chicken route. I didn't mess with my genetic capacity until 4.5 years of training.
So if we go back to his transformation pics, he can sort of see this in that he started out in 2012, just like any gym rat, skinny as hell, and then milked out a good amount of newbie gains in 2013, and likely continued full-on natty from 2014, probably all the way up to 2016, where he got in fairly decent shape. But at this stage, after like 4 years of lifting, at his training experience, with his level of muscle mass that he had already developed, he was likely making painfully slow progress, as we know that happens once you start reaching your genetic potential. You know, as a beginner, you can rapidly gain muscle mass, but each year you lift, you start getting diminishing returns on the amount of muscle you're going to gain year after year. So what happens from 2016 to 2017, okay? 2017 comes around and boom! Kaboom! Whoa! Someone is taking some creatine! God, I'm starting to sweat. But you can see in such a short time span from 2016 to 2017, there is a pretty significant change, which only continues far more into 2018 to where he is today on his prep. I mean, you could go to any of his latest videos, and his physique, I mean, compared to only 1 year ago or 2 years ago in 2017, has come a very, very long way in such a short time span. So that is point numero uno, a rapid gain in muscle mass. There's people looking at me so strangely here. So let's move on to point numero 2. Due to the amount of androgen receptors in your traps and your shoulders, you start rocking some cobra traps. And boulder shoulders. So again, let's go back to his transformation pic. What part of his body from 2016 to 2017 gets noticeably bigger? Traps, I mean, not so much, I guess. But, I mean, his side delts are definitely far more boulder-like and capped, especially considering the fact that in 2017, he has a significantly lower body fat percentage than in 2016. And even now, in 2018, for his prep, what stands out to you the most? Bigger delts, yet again, and traps this time, but at an even lower body fat percentage. Again, only in the space of like 1 year. I mean, even when he doesn't flex and is just talking to the camera, you can see his shoulders are always just protruding like a sore thumb, like no, I'm starting to sweat so much. Excuse me if I start to drip, but I have some sort of disorder. So that is point numero 2 and 3. Big shoulders, big traps. Ka-ching! So let's move on to point number 4, a rapid increase in strength this time. And I did actually find this a little bit harder to find on his channel, but if you do scroll back all the way to his previous videos, you'll see that back in February of 2016, he managed to get a 160 kilogram squat for pretty much one grinder of a rep. Then on August 7th, 2017, so 1.5 years later, he got the same one rep for 200 kilograms. So pretty much a 40 kilogram increase to his one rep max squat at his training experience. I don't know, I'll let you sort of be the judge. Comment below, is that impressive or not, or is that rapid or not? But what I do find a little bit sketchy or a little bit more impressive is the fact that during his prep, he has the ability to rep out like 140 kilos like butter at such a low body fat percentage while only eating like 1,650 calories per day. So if you go to his latest low carb video, you'll see that he is literally living on poverty macros, yet still lifting a pretty decent amount of weight. So that doesn't really match up, to be honest. Because like in the video, although you can definitely build or maintain strength when in a deficit or losing weight slowly, if you are starving yourself and losing body fat at such a rapid pace, you are likely to definitely see a little bit of a performance decrement. So again, that doesn't really match up. Again, I'll let you sort of think about it and comment down below what you think. So that's point numero 4, a little bit sketchy, but this is the big killer, guys. Let's move on to point numero 5, the ability to build or maintain muscle mass while losing a drastic amount of fat fast. So firstly, let's just address the fact that he started his contest prep to lose fat by bulking.
Weighed myself this morning, hit a new high weighing. It's actually funny to say because I'm trying to gain weight at the beginning of prep, which is pretty funny, but I weighed myself yesterday, I was 215.7 pounds, but today progress has been made. I am 216.2 pounds on the scales. The way I want the notepad to look is for the first 3 to 4 weeks, I want an increase. Ideally, I want to gain around 5 to 6 pounds, and then I'll cut down after the 3 to 4 week period, and then hopefully get to 190. So I'm gonna have to drop about 25 to 30 pounds.
I mean, who the hell bulks into their prep? Okay guys, time to lose fat, so let's eat some chocolate cake. Oh, that's quite good actually. Shout out to Lidl Swiss roll chocolate cake, it was like €1. Sorry. But essentially, after like 10 to 14 days of full-on bulking into prep, he started his real prep looking like this. Which, let's face it guys, needs a lot of work before he can step on stage in some sexy Speedos. But here's the thing. God, I'm dripping sweat. So after just 18 days of dieting, from that point, he brings this physique to the table, which I hope you can agree is quite a rapid amount of fat loss. So you can see after just 2 weeks of bulking, he got all the way up to 217 pounds, and then he entered a calorie deficit, and within the first 10 days, so from day 11 to day 21, he dropped all the way down to 211 pounds, so a 6 pound drop in like 10 days. And again, it's only a snowball effect from here. I mean, if you followed him on prep, you will know that you can visually see him getting leaner every damn day in his videos. I mean, what would take a full-on natty like weeks to achieve, he was achieving in like the matter of days. But most importantly, is he getting smaller in terms of muscle mass? Not really. I know that as you lose fat, you naturally look bigger because you're carrying around less fat and your muscle bellies are more pronounced with more definition. But I mean, even if you look at him, he does almost seem like he is actually growing while losing the massive amount of fat that he is on a weekly basis. Which again shows you the power of those anabolic steroids, in that not only are they anabolic to help build muscle, but they are anti-catabolic catabolic, preventing muscle protein breakdown. So I think he was taking like TMT, or for those unaware, test, mast, and tren.
So TMT, test, mast, and tren.
Trenbolone, baloney, doodle-doodle. So yeah, that is point numero 5 with the final point. Oh my god. Oh, please help me. My shirt is literally soaked in sweat. So there you go. That is the video. Finito! Sort of fascinating to see that all the little scientific points that I made in my previous video do sort of hold strong. And again, I would only consider... Oh my god. Sorry for dripping. Just thought I got a message. Woo, I have friends. And again, I would only consider Brandon a mild steroid user. As again, in his video, he does actually state that he's only taking like half the dosages of some of the big boys out there.
I'm only having half dosages, so anything that I'm having, it would be half of what a pro is having.
Oh my god, I'm dripping. So let me know, and if you really want, I could focus and target in on one of those big boys out there and go through the same sort of points and headings, okay? So that is the end of the video. Please let me know down below if you like this more raw style of video. If you do, then I can probably get 2 videos per week, more raw one like this and a more cut one like my full day of eatings or whatever. So again, let me know, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. See you later. Hope y'all have a good day.